This is my mom, and the diamond was made from her ashes.
This is a story about a radical death care company called Eternova. With backing from Mark Cuban, Eternova is turning people's lost loved ones into diamonds.
Wow. Welcome home, honey.
The way people react when they hear about this, it was either like, this is the most amazing and incredible idea I've ever heard, or like, I don't know, this is kind of weird.
They believe that America's cultural response to loss is broken, leaving people without rituals to help them heal.
Grief is an experience we're all gonna go through. It's one of the most shared human experiences there is, and yet it's governed by just tradition and obligation. That's doing more harm than good. And so we have to overcome every obstacle because the cost of our mission not being seen out is too high.
There's a slight lag. If I step on you at all, I apologize. I'm not trying to cut you off. There's just a little bit of a lag.
I'm literally fundraising right now, and all VCs do is cut you off, so I'm very used to it. This is one of our machines. This one is under pressure, so we are currently actively growing a diamond right now. At these stations...
Adele Archer is the co-founder and CEO of Eternova, and she's on a mission to transform the way that we grieve. After completing her MBA, Adele got the idea for Eternova in 2015 after losing her good friend and mentor, Tracy.
When Tracy passed, she actually had her ashes split between 3 of us, and she was just like, hey, go do something meaningful that you think both of us would really like. So we started doing a ton of research. Everything felt really like trinkety and cheap and transactional, and nothing kind of really spoke to me.
But then Adele had a conversation with a diamond scientist.
And he's like, well, if we can get the carbon out of Tracy's ashes, I think we could grow you a diamond. And as soon as he said it, I was like, this is the idea. This is the thing that I'm meant to work on. She was the first diamond that we ever made. This is her black diamond. I wear it every single day.
I am so excited to introduce y'all to Peggy. We are growing 2 beautiful diamonds, one for her daughter Lori and another for her grandson Alex.
Anytime you start a company, it's like a huge roller coaster. One of the challenging things about starting Eternova was just it was so unknown in so many different ways. What we do has so much pressure, we're handling someone's most valuable possession, basically. And you have this incredibly difficult thing to do, which is growing a diamond from carbon.
In the beginning, when we started, this was a crazy supply chain to set up. A lot of these scientists don't even exist in the United States. We were hunting down scientists internationally, flying to Europe, convincing them to get coffee with me, and having to learn how to negotiate in completely different business cultures. A lot of this technology actually came out of Russia. So dealing with Russian business culture, it's so different than the United States. Honestly, that was kind of my first encounter with a bit of misogyny. Gosh, I learned a lot, but Lord, the lows can be excruciating. We've had moments where our entire supply chain went away. They basically were like, good luck.
And then, in 2019, Eternova caught a big break. A $600,000 deal with Mark Cuban.
Going on Shark Tank, that was a moment. We were the first death care company ever to go on Shark Tank. That was really a turning point too in how people started seeing this. They're like, oh wow, what if diamonds become the new urn?
Eternova commissioned grief research from Baylor University to investigate the diamond's impact on the recipient's mourning experience.
This is like John coming home.
John coming home.
Early reports suggest that Eternova's months-long diamond-making process supports the vast majority of participants through their grief journey.
Going into this, we thought that this was all about the diamond. But what we ended up finding was every time we shared an update with the family, we would just get these unbelievable responses.
I wanted something that when I had her diamond and people were to ask me, that's so beautiful, where'd you get it? And I can say, this is my daughter, and this is how beautiful she really was.
Some of the biggest problems that we have are things that we don't talk about that much. Death and grief is one of those. That's what I think that we at Eternova can make a mark on this planet, is by helping remove that stigma.
And I can tell you that your dad would be so proud of who you are that reason, we would love to grow his diamond for you.
Hey Cecilia, this is Garrett.
This is going to be the starting point to create your beautiful Diamond of Callie.
We have Callie's diamond. We are going to grade and certify her diamond.
It's really beautiful. Thank you so much.
A lot of death care has been transactional, right? You buy a coffin, you have a funeral, and then we're done. And that's not how grief works.
The death care industry used to be funeral homes, burials, and later cremations. In 2021, human composting, biodegradable coffins, trips to space, these are just some of the growing number of alternative options better suited to individual values.
I think what resonates with a lot of people about the diamond is you have that physical anchor to your loved one.
This is the most precious thing I own.
One of the things that I realized was that I really find a lot of purpose in helping somebody through a hard time and helping them find some brightness in it. Eterniva's mission is, really to challenge culture and to shift people's perceptions of grief and loss. There's this window of time that they're forming meaning around what just happened. And if you can meet them in that window and you can help shape the messages that they tell themselves, you can go and change the world.